All right, everybody, so welcome back to another episode of Colton Posey Fishing. Today I'm going to be doing a weekly fishing report. Haven't got to do it much in the past couple weeks. Been really busy, very busy. Hadn't got to get out on the water much, and I don't like providing information to you guys if I don't know exactly what's going on. But either way, got that figured out today. Got a bait for you and some areas for you to look where I found fish today and how I caught them. So stay tuned, it's something you don't want to miss. All right, guys, so if you like this kind of content, make sure to give me a thumbs up. It helps me out a whole lot. Also, subscribe. I got you covered when it comes to anything bass fishing. Comment down below. I love hearing from you guys. So jumping into it, where are the fish? What are they doing? They're pretty much exactly in the areas that I figured they would be, and they're in that early pre-spawn stage where they're staging up at the mouths of creeks. I'm sitting in a pocket right now at the mouth of it. Tons of fish right behind the boat, and they're moving up shallower. So that's one of the cool things. The surface temps are starting to stabilize. I think we got another cold front coming in, so they'll probably push back down. It'll be some tough fishing for a few days, and then they'll probably come back up once everything stabilizes once again. But you know, I'm finding shad in the same areas. I'm finding bass in those areas and big groups of them. A lot of spotted bass, a lot of largemouth. The only thing I suggest is, you know, keep your boat as far as you can off the bank. And you know, I'm not saying don't fish the bank, but you know, mix it up a little bit. You're going to find fish off those secondary points where I found them today at the very mouths of the creeks in the middle of the channel. There's so many spotted bass I saw just roaming the channel, and I'm talking hundreds, including shad, tons of shad just roaming out in the center of the channel and stuff like that in these creeks. We got a lot of run-ins, and the ones that are flowing, it seems like fish are not necessarily in them because we hadn't had rain in a few days, but they're close. They're close to that area, whether it's the mouth of that pocket, the mouth of the run-in and stuff like that. But you know, they're staying in that general area and they're moving in and out, so they seem like they're hunting, and they're also you know, just kind of getting close to where they're going to spawn. And that wherever you find those big groups of fish, that's typically where they're going to be until they get done spawning. And then when they move out, they'll be in those same areas. They'll just be in that post-spawn funk that I talk about every year. But talking about the one bait, this was just, it's where I'm getting most of my bites. It's just that 3-inch mare. And I'm running it really slow. We've got about 15 to 20 mile-an-hour winds today. I'm in a pocket where it's calm finally, but that trolling motor has been wide open just trying to keep me in one spot, thank goodness. You know, running that bait super slow, I'm throwing the bait past them, and these fish are staying anywhere between 5 to 3 foot, or 3 to 5 foot actually, but in that 3 to 5 foot range. So I'm casting that bait out there and I'm slow rolling it through them, and you figure out pretty quick if these fish are willing to bite or they're not willing to bite, because I'm throwing at multiple groups. So I'll throw at one group a couple times, no bite, I'm moving on to the next group, and I'm keeping cruising all the way to the back, and you'll get your bites in between. There's going to be fish that are actively feeding and fish that are not actively feeding. So you know, covering that water efficiently but still using the right presentation. That's the sad part about this time of year. The water temperature's still cool, so you're going to have to slow those baits down, but that doesn't mean that you can't cover water effectively. Some of us, and I'm with you guys, that doesn't get a whole lot of time at the end of the day, or you know, whatever the case may be. You got kids, work, whatever the deal is. You know, but you can't stay on the water from daylight till dark, and I'm one of those individuals. I can't stay on the water from daylight till dark. I have responsibility. So you know, cover water efficiently, effectively. Make sure you're using your presentations right. I know when you first get out there, if you ain't been in a while like I was when I first got here today, I'm wound up, I'm ready to go. I'm throwing baits like a summer. Start slowing down, start picking fish apart. But either way, guys, if the video helped you at all, make sure to like, subscribe. I got you covered when it comes to anything bass fishing. Comment down below. I love hearing from you. I'll see you next week.